Dear children, this is Janet. We are going to learn a new chapter in this video. That is chapter 4, Chemicals and Chemical Changes. Children, this chapter is an important one as it forms the basics of chemistry. It will be very helpful in your higher classes. So be attentive and understand the concepts. Children, we see so many things around us like water, air, pen, key, chair, paper, coins, gold, oil, silver, and so many other things. These things are called chemical substances as they are used in different chemical processes or obtained by different chemical processes. Every substance has its unique composition and that is why it has unique properties. These properties help us to identify that substance. For example, properties of water is completely different from the properties of sand. These substances are made up of matter. Anything that occupies space and has mass, that is, mass means weight, is called matter. For example, take a pen. The pen occupies space and it has weight, so it is a matter. Matter is made up of tiny particles. Children, we have already studied the three states of matter, that is solid, liquid and gas. For example, gold is solid, water is liquid and oxygen is gas. The difference between the properties of solid, liquid and gas is due to the arrangement of particles. In solid, the particles are closely packed. In liquid, the particles are slightly far away. And in gas, the particles are very loosely arranged. All these chemical substances are made up of atoms and molecules. What is atom? Atom is the smallest particle of matter. For example, if you divide an apple into 4 and then each piece into 4 and again further each piece into 4 and so on, at particular stage the smallest particle of the apple cannot be divided. That smallest particle of matter is called atom. Atom means indivisible. This atom shows all the properties of the particular substance. Atom of apple shows all the properties of the apple. Atom of oxygen shows all the properties of oxygen. Atoms may or may not exist independently. When two or more atoms join together, molecules are formed. Molecules can exist independently. For example, water molecule is made up of 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen atom. All these chemical substances can be divided into two major groups, pure substances and mixtures. Pure substances can be elements or compounds. What is an element? An element is a substance that is made up of only one kind of atom and cannot be broken down into simpler substances by chemical means. For example, gold, silver, hydrogen, oxygen, etc. The atoms of an element will have all the properties of that particular element. Let us understand what is a compound. A compound is a substance that is formed when two or more elements combine chemically. For example, hydrogen is an element and oxygen is another element. They combine to form water. Now water is a compound. The smallest particle of a compound is a molecule, which shows all the properties of the compound. But the properties of a compound are entirely different from those of its constituent elements. For example, water is a compound. It is a liquid, but the elements hydrogen and oxygen are gases. Next, we learn about mixtures. Mixtures consist of two or more substances simply mixed together but not chemically combined. The properties of the substances in the mixture are unchanged. That is, a mixture retains the properties of its components. For example, air is the mixture of many gases such as nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, dust, smoke and many other gases. Each of the substance retain their own properties. You will understand easily with another example. If you mix iron fillings and sulfur, it is a mixture, but iron is still attracted by a magnet and sulfur remains as powder unattracted by the magnet. Both of the elements in the mixture retain their own characteristic properties. Children, I hope that you would have understood the concepts of elements, compounds and mixtures now. Let us continue in our next video. Thank you.